The 7 Years' War, fought from 1756 to 1763, wasn't just any war. Imagine a conflict so big, so impactful that it touched every corner of the globe. This wasn't just a European squabble, this was a clash of empires, a fight for global dominance.
At the heart of this maelstrom were two powerful rivals, Great Britain and France. They were like two celestial bodies, locked in a gravitational dance, their orbits destined to collide. Their rivalry wasn't limited to Europe, it extended across the Atlantic, to the vast landscapes of North America and the riches of India.
The stakes, nothing less than control of trade routes, access to resources, and the power to shape the destiny of nations. The 7 Years' War was about more than just territory. It was about who would rule the waves, who would command the world's commerce, and who would write the next chapter in human history.
Great Britain and France, the titans of their time, stood as the primary belligerents. Both possessed sprawling empires, their flags flying over distant continents. Their rivalry, simmering for decades, finally boiled over in the mid-18th century.
Great Britain, with its powerful navy and burgeoning industrial might, sought to expand its colonial possessions and secure its dominance in the Atlantic trade. France, under King Louis XV, aimed to defend its vast territories in North America, known as New France, and curtail British ambitions in India.
Other European powers were drawn into the conflict, their own ambitions and grievances fueling the flames. Austria, Prussia, Spain and others joined the fray, creating a complex web of alliances and shifting allegiances. The world became a chessboard with empires as the players, each making their moves and countermoves.
The 7 Years' War was a truly global conflict, with battles raging across multiple continents and vast stretches of ocean. In North America, British and French forces, along with their Native American allies, clashed in a fierce struggle for control of the continent. The vast forests, rolling hills, and strategic waterways became battlegrounds.
Meanwhile, in Europe, armies marched and countermarched in a series of complex campaigns. Prussia, led by the brilliant but ruthless Frederick the Great, fought tooth and nail against Austria, France, and Russia. The European theater witnessed some of the most brutal battles of the war, with staggering casualties on both sides.
The fighting also spilled over into India, where British and French East India companies, backed by their respective armies, vied for control of the subcontinent's lucrative trade routes and resources. The conflict in India would have far-reaching consequences, shaping the destiny of the region for centuries to come.
Section 4. A pivotal battle, the Heights of Abraham and the fate of New France. One battle stands out as a turning point in the war, the Battle of Quebec in 1759. British forces, led by the young and ambitious General James Wolfe, faced off against the French, commanded by the Marquis de Montcalm.
The fate of New France, and indeed the future of North America, hung in the balance. The British, outnumbered but determined, scaled the cliffs leading to the Plains of Abraham, a plateau overlooking the city of Quebec.
The ensuing battle, though brief, was fierce and decisive. Both Wolfe and Montcalm were mortally wounded, but the British emerged victorious. The fall of Quebec marked a turning point in the war.
The following year, Montreal also fell to the British, effectively ending French rule in North America. The British had won a continent, but their victory came at a cost, both in terms of lives lost and the enormous debt incurred during the war.
Section 5. The Treaty of Paris. Redrawing the Map of Power. The 7 Years' War finally ended in 1763 with the signing of the Treaty of Paris. This landmark agreement redrew the map of power, reflecting the victor's gains and the vanquished's losses.
Great Britain emerged as the dominant global power, its empire vastly expanded. France, though not completely vanquished, was significantly weakened. It ceded Canada and its territories east of the Mississippi River to Great Britain, as well as several Caribbean islands.
Spain, which had joined the war on the side of France in 1762, also made concessions, ceding Florida to Great Britain. The Treaty of Paris marked the end of an era.
It solidified Great Britain's position as the world's leading colonial power, but it also sowed the seeds of future conflict. The American colonies, emboldened by their contributions to the war effort and resentful of new British policies, would soon rise in rebellion, leading to the American Revolution.
Section 6. Legacies of a World War, a New World Order. The 7 Years' War left an indelible mark on the world, shaping the course of history for centuries to come. It reshaped the balance of power in Europe, cemented Great Britain's status as a global superpower, and profoundly impacted the development of North America.
The war also had significant economic and social consequences. It led to massive debt for all the major powers involved, particularly Great Britain and France. This debt would have far-reaching implications, contributing to financial crises and political instability in the years to come.
Moreover, the 7 Years' War had a profound impact on the indigenous peoples of North America. With the French defeat, many Native American tribes lost their key ally in the struggle for survival against westward expanding British colonies.
The war further fueled tensions between colonists and Native Americans, leading to new conflicts and dispossession. The 7 Years' War was a global conflict with global consequences, shaping the destiny of nations and leaving a complex and enduring legacy.